Welcome to this rebirthing meditation hypnosis. You may now sit back, relax, let yourself be guided by the sound of my voice. Take a few deep breaths to relax, to center yourself, to be here, to be present. Now follow the guidance. We're going to take a few deep breaths where you inhale on 4 counts and exhale on 8 counts. You can do that with me as I count. And while you do that, try to observe the movement of the oxygen through your nostrils, going all the way into your lungs, into your belly, flowing into your blood, flowing into your bloodstream, going all the way down to your feet. Let's start by emptying the oxygen present in your lungs and inhale deeply, slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now inhale one more time. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Exhale. 1, slowly. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do it one last time. Inhale slowly and deeply. 1, 2, inflate your belly. 3 and 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now that you've done those 3 breathing cycles, let's scan your body a little bit. Observe the physical sensations in your feet, at the bottom of your feet. And now observe how it feels in the back of your neck, and then into your knees, followed by your hands. Check how it feels in your lower back, your hips, even those tiny little muscles on your face, on your forehead. Try to relax every part of your body. Observe all those little muscles on your face, around your eyes, your lips, your forehead, and release and relax any residual tightness. Make sure your body is fully relaxed. Bring your attention to all the physical sensations. And now, let's go on this journey together, using your imagination, using your memory. So I want you to think of today first. What have you done so far? How do you feel? What do you look like? Who's in your life? How's your job, your social life, your family life? And now let's go back 1 year ago. Who were you? Who was that person 1 year ago? How different were you? How did you feel then? What was going on in your life? Was there anything significant about that moment in your life? Were there people, situations, some memories that are surfacing? Try to take mental note without judgment, just observing what happened. And now we're going to go 10 years back. How did you look like 10 years ago? Where were you living? What were you doing? What motivated you? What was your general state of mind? How was your health? Again, try to note anything significant about how you were, how you felt, who was around you, how life treated you 10 years ago, and how you responded to life 10 years ago. Has anything changed? And now we're going to jump 20 years ago. 2 decades ago. Who were you? How old were you then? What was going on in your life? Have you accomplished anything at that time, then, or in between? Try to scan. Who were your friends, your social life, your social surrounding? How was family? What was going on? What mattered to you? What made a difference? What fueled you every day? What was your routine like? Who was making a difference in your life? How would you have described yourself back then? And now let's go into your teenage years, between 13 and 16. How did you feel as a growing individual? How were your emotions leading you, your hormones? How was your relationship with your parents, with your teachers, with your neighbors, your friends? Take a few minutes to observe and just make a statement of who you were then. How do you feel about yourself 20 years ago? Did you have the same dreams that you have today? The same objectives? What was the state of mind? And now let's go further back. Imagine that you're a child around 7, 8 years old, and see how you felt. Who was taking care of you? For now, just make that statement without trying to change it, just to observe what happened. We will now move on to you being a toddler. Even if they are not distinct memories, give yourself a little bit of time. And some souvenirs, some memories are going to come up. They may be due to pictures that you had in your home, memories that you were told from family members, grandparents, or very vivid memories of your own life experience. And see how that toddler was. What was significant? What was important for that little being? Were you receiving everything that you needed? Were you fulfilled? And now we are going to go back to when you were a baby, 6 months to 1 year old. You might be in your crib, in a bed. You might be being changed or given a bath. You might have experienced something that you remember very clearly. It may not be a feeling, it could be words, emotions that pop up in your mind's ears as thoughts, as sensations that all of a sudden your body is either more relaxed or tightens. Your body speaks to you all the time. And now we're going to jump all the way back when you were in your mother's womb. See how it feels. How was it to be in someone else's body? How much space did you have? Could you hear, see? You might even feel your mother's emotions. You might feel emotions that you recognize, something that was passed on from her to you. It could be something wonderful, or it could be something that you want to be freed from. Take in all that memory, all that you need. For those of you who want to, you can start reframing here. You've been guided all the way here, and now I'm giving you the space to make changes, to modify the memory. What would you like to do? You may want to speak to your mother. You may want to tell her something that she needs to hear. You may ask for divine intervention and bring healing for you and her. Or you might also be guided to support yourself as a baby in the womb. Maybe there's something that you needed to receive, and you're going to provide that to you now. This was the first potential shift. For those who enjoyed being in the mother's womb, re-experiencing it is already bringing very deep comfort. It is entering, penetrating into your cells, into your physical body. It is bringing this memory into your present. It will create a wonderful feeling. It will bring relaxation. It will bring warmth, comfort. And now, let's move to the time of birth. So we're going to jump forward to the delivery time. You are now going to take your first breath, or you're on your way to come out into this world. See what comes to your mind when I ask you to relive your birth now. If you feel guided to reframe this memory, go ahead and do that. Be the savior, be the actor. Now that you have relived this experience, you might have reclaimed some very good, comforting memories, or you might have reframed something painful that needed soothing and healing. Now that this was done, let's start coming back forward in time with this new light, this new perspective. Now let's go back to when you were a baby at 6 months or 1 year old. Observe how you feel, the difference from a few minutes ago. And we're going to go a little faster now. Let's jump to when you were a toddler. Take notes of how it feels now. Observe that same version of you going through life now. And let's move on to the child that you were. Revisit your childhood. And now, moving through the teenage years, observe what you looked like, what was going on in your life. What is the state of mind now? Relive, re-experience now your 20s. And now, let's go back to 5 years ago. Where were you 5 years ago? Who were you with? What were you doing? What was important in your life at that time? And let's go now to 1 year ago. Let's bring all this new energy to 1 year ago. And now, let's jump all the way to the present. Bring all those memories, all the new energies into the present moment, into the physical body, into all the layers of your being. It is time for you now to reintegrate fully into your body. Let's close all the layers one by one, all the energy layers in your aura, all your physical, energetical bodies. We are also going to seal your aura, making sure there's no leakage, that you are within your own space. If there is anything, any energy that does not belong to you, let's send it back to the concerned persons. And if there are any fragments of yourself that have been left into the universe through time and space, let's reclaim it to bring back all your energy to yourself. And I now request the universe to shower you with a beautiful healing light. You may now receive these beams, these rays of light, almost like a waterfall of light pouring from the top of your head all the way down in and around your body. This light is now permanent within you. It is there present in your heart, in your space. It is for you and all the people who come across it. May you be blessed from this experience. And I wish you love, light, joy, and freedom. You can now take a couple of deep breaths. And when you feel ready, you can open your eyes.